Thank you for staying with us. 4 days after violence broke out in Uttar Pradesh's Bahraich, in which one person, Ram Gopal Mishra, was killed, Uttar Pradesh police arrested 5 people. 2 of the accused, Sarfaraz and Talib, were shot at after they tried to flee. This will happen near the UP-Nepal border. The encounter video accessed by CNN News 18 shows the accused accepting that they were trying to evade arrest and it was a mistake. The incident has reignited encounter politics though in the state. The Congress and the Samajwadi Party accusing the Yogi government of indulging in fake encounters to hide its failures. The BJP, on the other hand, citing police action to defend itself. So why exactly are we seeing this kind of encounter politics? Was this an encounter or was this an extrajudicial action like the opposition alleges?
एनकाउंटर करना और नफरत को बढ़ावा देना, ये सरकार को नया तरीका मिल गया है काम करने का।
ये पहले से फर्जी इनकाउंटर करा रही है, चाहे वो मंगेश यादव का हो, अजीत प्रताप सिंह का हो, चाहे ये बहराइच, ये केवल और केवल अपने फेलियर को, अपनी कमियों को छिपाने के लिए की जाए।
इस नाते मारी गई है कि उनको पकड़ करके और सबक सिखाया जाएगा। अभी तो गोलियां लगी है ना, और कुछ लगेगा।
Let's open this up. Anila Singh, spokesperson of the BJP, joins us. Tariq Khan, spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, is with us as well. Tariq Khan, let me begin by asking you. We had Akhilesh Yadav react just a short while ago to this entire incident. He says this is nothing but the government hiding its failure and these are fake encounters. Why do you believe so?
First of all, let me say why it's a failure. When all this happened on that particular day, the boy which climbed up on the stairs of that house, 4 police person was there. What they have done nothing. Point number 1. How could the person who fired the gun run away at that point? Why was at the same time when the alleged songs were played at that point, why the administration has not stopped all those things at that point? So it's a complete failure of the government. Now they are just want to hiding all the things, trying to hide all the things by doing this fake encounter and what is this. They have already arrested them, all of them, 3 days before 3 days. So we have all the information, even though government should accept that they are not able to maintain law and order in the state. See what happened in Bahraich. See, this could happen anywhere. What was the situation of law and order on the roads? People are there. They have vandalized more than 50 houses were burnt. And the people were innocent. They have nothing to do with all those things. This is the responsibility of the government of Nepal to look at the law and order of Uttar Pradesh. It's not the responsibility of Yogi government. The responsibility of the Yogi government to do a fake encounter.
But why do you think it's a fake encounter? That video that's going on screens, I can put out the nats for you as well, and you can hear what these guys are saying. They're saying गलती हो गई, भागना नहीं चाहिए था.
You could decide whatever you want, but to maintain the law and order is the responsibility of the state.
Sure, I agree with you 100%.
So just reverse back yourself 5 days. Just revert what was
Sure, I agree with you on that note. I am agreeing with you, Tariq Khan. I am just asking you, why do you think this encounter is fake?
More than 50 houses was vandalized. Whose responsibility is that? Is the responsibility of the Chief Minister of Bihar. Yes, I accept it's nothing to do with Yogi Adityanath. He is just to meet the people and say,
no, I agree with you. I agree with you. What happened in Bahraich 5 days ago shouldn't have happened. The government should have been more alert. I agree with you there. But you're still not answering my question of why you think this is a fake encounter.
Because they have already arrested them. Not today, even day before today. They have already arrested them. What I am saying, I have proof. But it's all right. You have arrested them.
So are you saying this entire video that is orchestrated then? Where you can hear the accused say that galti ho gayi, bhagna nahi chahiye tha.
It's not the first time they are doing this. We have law Nobody have right to kill anybody. They should be punished. They should be punished. If Sarfaraz have fired the gun, he should be punished in hardest manner. But the incident happened over there should not be there. What was the slogan? Mullo bhago Pakistan. That was the slogan for half an hour. Half an hour. Mullah means Musalman. I'm also Musalman.
I agree with you. There was a failure of law and order when the incident happened.
First of all, ask Shahzad Punewala to leave for Pakistan. First of all. Then Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi is also Muslim. Ask them to
Sure,
leave
Mr.
for
Khan,
Pakistan.
I agree with
Then
you
we'll
there.
follow them.
I agree with you there.
You
Anila
are
Singh,
agreeing with me.
let me,
You're not asking the fair question.
Okay.
Not asking the fair question.
Okay,
You
no,
agree
okay.
with
Let me
all
ask.
my
Let me
points.
ask that question to the BJP spokesperson. Anila Singh, this is a failure of law and order in Uttar Pradesh, and to hide how the state failed 5 days ago in Bahraich, this entire orchestration took place. That is the allegation, not just the Samajwadi Party, but the Congress in the state is also making.
My Ram Ram to all, and I just have to say that in last 7 years, firm resolve, tough measures, never to die attitude of Yogi Adityanath ji's strong political will has borne fruits, and that is why people of Uttar Pradesh, they are happy with the governance. What I am observing is that Samajwadi Party was not so much agitated, frustrated, and in angst when Ram Gopal was shot dead by the people of one particular religious community. All right. And today he is very angry. Everybody from Samajwadi Party, right from Akhilesh Yadav ji to the spokesperson, everybody is very angry. Why this encounter happened? Why this encounter happened? Like in encounters in last 7 years, we have lost lives of more than 11 police person as well. So encounters are not fake. They are not alleged. If they are going to fire on police, police is going to fire back. आरती नहीं उतारने वाले हैं, ठीक है? और ये बहुत भोले भाले लोग नहीं हैं. If they were saying something, if there was some sort of wrong song which was played by certain people in that procession, you could have complained. ये मतलब होता है कि आप मार देंगे. You will shoot somebody, and that person is going to die. Then you will start playing the victim card because Akhilesh Yadav ji wants that his vote bank should be intact. Because this Muslim vote bank is, allegedly it gets divided into various political parties except Bharatiya Janata Party. Because for them, we are the villain. Though we do each and every work without any discrimination on the lines of the religion or the caste. But those who say that, yes, we are the Mai-Baps, we are going to give patronage to you, we are going to do your advocacy, you can say, you can do whatever. We gave 5 kgs of ration to everybody, those who deserve. And I suppose they give 5 kgs of stones to everybody. Start pelting whenever there is a Hindu procession. This is not acceptable at all. If the criminals, they are going to shoot at police, police is going to take action. And they should not try to patronize this thing. This is absolutely wrong. During the tenure of Samajwadi Party, or I can say before 7 years, before 2017, so much of chaos was there in Uttar Pradesh. Everywhere you can find crime, corruption. And who was sponsoring it? The ruling governments were sponsoring it. So whenever you are going to talk about any person who is mafia, don, criminal, and especially if he comes from one particular religious community, you will find Samajwadi Party advocating for that person. Why it is so? Do they think that people of Uttar Pradesh, they do not understand? And let me tell you, this is the only example in whole of the world where a majority population is always being targeted by so-called minorities, so-called I am saying, because India has the second largest Muslim population in the world. Dr. Zakir Hussain, their ladla beta, he says, Jannat hai, India's Jannat hai, Muslims ke liye. Why? Because he knows that except one political party, rest of the political parties, they patronize him. They patronize them.
Sure, so criminals have political
community.
patronage. Tariq Khan, that's the allegation against the Samajwadi Party, and it's not a new one. That there is selective outreach. When we saw what happened in Bahraich 5 days ago, like you're speaking now, yes, there was failure of law and order, as you're alleging. But then the same amount of hue and cry was not made back then as it is being made now, is what the BJP says.
I'm not alleging. Visual shows that what was the condition of Bahraich. Poor people were vandalized, more than 50 poor people. And the exact situation is pathetic over in Bahraich on that day and the next day as well. this was the situation. And you always talk about 5 kg of ration to the Muslim. Okay, they are not giving taxes. Muslims are not giving taxes. They are not giving direct taxes, even though they are not giving indirect taxes. On that behalf, you are giving them 5 kilo ration only to the Muslim, not to the majority. This is the type of politics BJP has been doing. How could you say that you are going giving 5 kilo ration and doing it a ihsan on Muslim? They are the taxpayer, and all Indians are taxpayer, as you, as me, or anybody, a Christian, a Hindu, or Muslim, are same. Not in between. Not in between. Ask this lady to be on their part.
Finish your point. Anila Singh, I'll get you in. Please finish your point, Tarika.
Give her time as well. She'll get the time. You'll get the time. Okay? And nobody is criticizing Mullo Musalmano, Pakistan Bhako. Nobody is criticizing. और his minister from Bihar, he's saying कि जितने मुसलमान हैं अगर पाकिस्तान चले जाते तो हमारी बहू बेटियां बच जाती. गिरिराज सिंह, this is very good statement, should be appreciated. भगाओ, सबसे पहले शहजाद पूनावाला, मुख्तार अब्बास नकवी को पाकिस्तान भगाओ. Will follow them. जो आपके मुसलमान हैं आपकी पार्टी में, आपने मुसलमान संगठन बना रखा है, मुस्लिम विंग बना रखी है, मुसलमानों को अपने संगठन में दे रखा है, उनको भगाओ सबसे पहले. You're not criticizing that. Somebody had the authority to vandalize anybody's home. आप उसके छत पे चढ़ जाए, कोई भी झंडा लगाए, fair enough, it's all right, it's all right. अच्छी बात, you can do that. But I am still saying that you cannot kill anybody. Whatever has happened is very sad for Bahrain, and this should not be happen. And anybody should not go to that extent to kill somebody, because that is the moral responsibility of all the Indian to don't go at that extent. But it's also the responsibility of the administration to stop that thing to happen and to exceed to that extent. And the administration, the police had allowed things. 4 policemen standing there when people are just shouting that vandalize that home. Why you are not asked that people that just move ahead, don't do this. This is not right. This is the way.
So police were mute spectators, Anila Singh, back 5 days ago in Bahrain is the allegation. But does that justify what happened? And if selective outrage is or selective criticism is an allegation the opposition faces, it's also an allegation the BJP faces today.
See, I will make 2-3 quick points here. Number one, when mob is there and that many police persons are not there, then at times it happens that the type of action which could have been taken by the police force, it doesn't happen. So they were not expecting that stone pelting will be done on Hindu procession. All right, they were not expecting, most probably. But it is the matter of investigation, and everything will be out. Very soon it will be out. Like we know that. And yes, one more thing, Mr. Tariq was saying about the ration which we give. So no taxpayer takes that ration, sir. That is for the people who are underprivileged, living below the poverty line. And secondly, when you talk about the equality, sir, when you talk about the equality, you say that yes, we are the citizens of this great country, Bharat, and we should be treated equally. Of course, Constitution gives you that right. Then why you thrive on appeasement? Why you do not support UCC? If you think that you are the equal citizen here in this nation, why you want extra right? Something, or I can say your action and your words do not support each other, because you have got the political parties support, number one, Congress party, and other political parties in states like whether it is TMC, BSP, Samajwadi Party, RJD, on and on and on. The reality is, sir, you thrive on the all the patronage which is being given to you. And if I talk about the Uttar Pradesh, if any criminal, mafia, don, or any person who is not following the law, then the bulldozer action will be also taken. And then if they are being arrested, and if they are not arrested, police is chasing them. If they are going to shoot at police is going to shoot them back. And if it is their luck, bullet may hit your leg or it may hit your chest as well. But I think bullets are also suffering from appeasement politics, because the maximum time they do not choose chest, they choose some other body part. Because I do not have any sympathy for the criminals.
But that's the law, Anila Singh. You can't be defending, even if there is someone who's evading the law states that the policeman cannot open fire at somebody's chest or their head. They are bound to hit
See,
them in
no,
their
no, no,
leg.
no, no, Poonamji, you
Also,
must
when you
know,
speak,
and
also when
should
you speak of
understand one
bulldozer
thing.
action, it's
Hold on,
not
hold
even
on,
that
you are
is
wrong, you are
even
wrong,
that
you are
is
wrong.
being called extrajudicial. There is a court case going on over that.
Listen, Poonamji. When encounter happens, first bullet is always fired from the criminal side, and when police is firing back, or the criminals are firing on the police, bullet doesn't know where to hit. Okay, it can be chest, it can be head, it can be your arm, it can be your leg. Okay, so we do not know. But I don't have any sympathy for the criminals coming from any caste or religion. Those who
Sure,
say that
there should be no
encounter
sympathy
happens
for any
only on the
criminal,
Muslim
but there
community,
can't
they are
be
stupids that do
extrajudicial
not know
action
the
against
numbers and the
criminals
names.
either. We have the
Sorry?
judiciary in this country, which is paramount. Criminals must not be spared. I agree with you
Absolutely, and that-
100%, but extrajudicial action cannot be justified either.
Nobody takes extrajudicial action. This action is also under the law. If anybody is going to fire on police, police can fire back. Whatever they do, law allows them. But the reality is, in this great nation, if something happens to one particular religious community, whether that person is a mafia, don, heinous criminal, then it becomes a national news. And we start debating on it. And this is the only example in whole of the world, I'm telling you. Only example.
Tariq Khan, this is not the first time that we've had an encounter. You've listed yourself a few in the recent past. If the opposition, the Samajwadi Party, believes all of them are fake, you have legal recourse. Please go to courts. That has happened in the past. Certain encounters have been deemed to be fake. Other encounters have been deemed to not be fake.
It's already there. It's already there. Many of the cases, like the Jaunpur case, was in the court. And the probe has been asked. Whenever encounter happens, there has been already a process of a probe. But special probe has been asked in certain cases. And if in a future course of action, there was a fake encounter in 2005. And in 2023, it had got proved that it was a fake encounter. So there was no time limit to prove something that is a fake encounter. That is not the part of our constitution. Our part of the constitution is to give punishment by legal process, and we have strict laws. Everybody should be punished by the legal process, not by the fake encounter. This is bad example and wrong example putting by the UP state government, and this should not be expanded in a way that it will become an example for whole India to kill somebody in any case. This should not be the way. Everybody should be taken care or should be punished by the way of law. We have our law there. It's existing there. So point number 2. What I am saying, what I have tried to say that BJP talks about appeasement politics. What Amit Shah doing in Kashmir, 2 cylinder Ramzan, Eid mein or Muharram mein, that is not appeasement. I don't know why you have asked people to have 2 cylinder in Ramzan and on Eid and on Muharram. What was the reason for that? Why you have asked Muslim to give votes? This is not appeasement. Chandrababu Naidu, your party.
But all parties are guilty of appeasement. I don't think anybody is above that, and nobody should claim high moral ground on it. The point is patronage to criminals.
Why BJP talks about appeasement politics? You are also there. I'm accepting we are there, but they are also there. See Maharashtra government, they have increased 3 times the stipend of the madrasa teachers. 3 times. That was 500, now it's 15,000.
Sure.
It's appeasement. In
Sure,
UP,
but that
Assam,
still does not explain why, if action is taken against criminals, which may or may not be right, will be proved in the court of law, why jump the gun and call it fake in the first place? That's the only limited point that I wanted to make, but unfortunately, I'm completely run out of time. I thank you both for joining us here on this edition of Plain Speak and sharing your perspective. It's a wrap from my side here on this edition. Thank you so much for tuning in.